Hello everybody and welcome to the final show before Vengeance Day and Elimination Chamber. This is the final stop before the epic PLEs this Saturday and Sunday. Hello everybody and thank you all for joining us. Thank you all joining us for this evening. I'm Joe Tessitore. I'm filling in for Travis Bateman tonight, and I'm with Wade Barrett. And Wade, as you know, I'm filling in tonight. Hopefully Bateman is recovering. While we do know Bateman is at home recovering, feeling better after what transpired last week with Kevin Owens. But tonight, let's focus on getting through tonight's events. Absolutely, tonight's main event. After what transpired last week between MJF, Chris Reigns, Sky Lynch, and Patricia Ryan, it'll be a mixed tag team match tonight. World Heavyweight Champion MJF teams with Patricia Ryan to take on Sky Lynch and Chris Reigns in our main event. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Hey, Sean. And we're going to be getting ourselves a dream match tonight as Michelle McCool takes on the goddess Alexa Bliss. And here comes the best bout machine, Kenny Omega. And listen to this reaction for Kenny Omega. We saw him return at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen the best bout machine, but he is here. And he's prepared for singles action. His opponent is a man who has been showing signs of How's my day been? Alright. His opponent is a man who has been showing some signs of an attitude change. You know, we've been talking about it recently, about how Andrade needs to go back to his roots. How he needs to go back to being the man the way he was back in NXT, where he was aggressive, where he stopped at nothing to become a star. And if I'm being completely honest with you, this could be a good time for him to maybe unleash that inner demon. Absolutely. Oh! Kenny Omega had that very well scouted. Omega with a knee. And Omega with a knee, but Andrade able to avoid, and there's a moonsault. Right to the back. Right to the back of Omega. Cover. And a kick out. Omega, 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 Omega. And Omega catching Andrade as he came off the ropes. Oh, look at this. Oh, went for the V-trigger. Went for the V trigger early. Was looking to put Andrade's lights out early with that V trigger. And for a baseball slide. Surprisingly, I was able to get the controller fixed because it was playing up briefly before in the last stream. But I don't know how long that's even going to last, if I'm being completely honest. Because every time it seems like I get this damn thing fixed, it will go right back to doing it again. Beautiful top rope corkscrew there by Andrade. Andrade just knows, just understands what he's got to do. What he's got to do to secure a victory here on SmackDown. Well, he hasn't won a match in quite some time. He's looking to turn his luck around here tonight against Kenny Omega. Well, it's definitely not going to be easy because we all know the kind of man we all know the kind of guy Kenny is. He's not going to go down without a fight. A 4-time world champion, Kenny Omega, former Intercontinental champion as well. And a shoulder block right to the lower abdomen. Oh, went for a drop kick. Nice springboard drop kick there. That springboard drop kick definitely did a number on Omega. And Andrade looking for that running back fist. But Omega looking to start to build a comeback here. And a quick kick out there by Almas. And ooh, there's a knee and a dragon screw. And a dragon screw there. And now Omega starting to build momentum. Knee strike and into a backbreaker. And now the momentum is starting to shift. And now the momentum is slowly shifting. And this is where things could be very, very bad here for Andrade. V-trigger! And a kick out. These old timers just don't know what they're talking about anymore. Their opinions just need to no longer be valid for any reason. Because seriously, I'm just sick of hearing them saying thinking they understand how wrestling works. As if they think they know what's right and what's wrong. You guys had your time in the sun, so it's time to shut up and let the new generation take over. Either get with the program or shut up. Either get with today's program or shut the hell up. And there's the back fist by Andrade and a kick out. Exactly, everything was different for them back then. That's what I'm saying. It's either they should get with the program or shut the hell up. And now look out, Omega. Omega had something planned. Oh! Andrade was looking for the messenger. But Omega building momentum. Looking for the V trigger. Nice counter. Nice counter by Andrade, and there's the message. And there's the message. There's the messenger. This could be it. Oh man, how close was that? And you can see the frustration starting to show on the face on Andrade. That was so close. You could feel how close he felt he was. Man, oh man, what a way to start things off here on SmackDown. A grueling match between a man who is desperate to finally start getting on a win streak and a man who's just made his return to WWE. And now Omega able to turn things around here. And now Omega with the... Oh, German suplex. And there's the win for Omega. Didn't win with the one-winged angel. That's a very rare sight. A very rare sight indeed. But in the end, Kenny Omega overcoming Andrade. Yeah, things were very different for them back then. And that's the thing that I hate. They live in their... These people like Kevin Nash and Vince Russo, they still live in the 90s. They still live in the 90s. They think everything still works like it was in the 90s. They still think everything evolves around the 90s. They still think everything needs to be booked like the NWO. Everything needs to be booked like the Attitude Era. Everything needs to be booked like the way it was for them back in their heyday. But no, everything's different now. That's what I'm saying. It's either they need to get with the program and get with the program and get to today and get with it in today's generation, or shut the hell up and don't say a word. Because honestly, I get so sick of hearing their opinions. They've got nothing useful to say. Brisbane, Australia, the prodigy has arrived. You don't boo your prodigy, okay? You know, my opponent tonight is Little Miss Tegan Nox. And I look forward to embarrassing Tegan Nox. I am planning on ending this little hype train Tegan Nox is apparently on. No one cares about Tegan anymore. And certainly, I certainly don't. You don't boo the chosen one. And so tonight, Tegan, I end your little fairy tale. And when I put an end to this little fairy tale, you can go back and writing the next chapter of your story. And that chapter of the story is how Roxanne Perez, how I was not on Roxanne Perez's level, and how Roxanne Perez exposed me. Roxanne Perez ready for action against Tegan Nox here on SmackDown. Hey, Isabel. And the people in Brisbane on their feet for Tegan Nox. I'm doing alright, Isabel. The following contest is set for what fall is a women's division match. Making her way to the ring from Cardiff, Wales, Tegan Nox. Well, Tegan Nox has been on quite a bit of a roll, bit of a winning streak since returning to action. Yeah, Tegan Nox looking to continue the hype train, looking to continue the momentum against Roxanne Perez, a former NXT Women's Champion and a former Women's World Champion, and a former Money in the Bank contract winner. Awesome, Isabel. And her opponent, she is the prodigy, the chosen one, Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez claims she's going to embarrass and expose Tegan Nox here tonight. Well, she could very well do it. We all know how good Roxanne really is. No one is indeed on the level of the prodigy. And here we go. Roxanne is the chosen one. She is the chosen one, though, Joe. Roxy sucks. Roxy sucks. Roxy sucks. Roxy sucks. Shut up, Brisbane! And the fans here in Brisbane letting Roxanne know that she sucks. Well, that's not very nice. Well, that's not very nice. Roxanne is a former two-time NXT Women's Champion, a Money in the Bank contract winner, and a former World Heavyweight Champion. You don't treat Roxanne like that. She's 24 years old. She's got the brightest future here in WWE. Well, Tegan Nox has come back with a real chip on her shoulder. Talked about her story. Talked about how she's been fired on more than one occasion. Has been given many chances. Tegan truly believes that this is her last chance to really make a name for herself. Yeah, Tegan believes that this could very well be the final chapter in her story. If things do not turn out so well. Tegan Nox, a former women's tag team champion, alongside Alexa Bliss and the Goddess Collective. And now Roxanne with a cheap shot, gaining the upper hand here. And this is where Roxanne can become incredibly dangerous. Submission locked in, Rings of Saturn locked in here. And now Nox, counters with a drop. Able to send Tegan into the ropes and deliver a drop kick, and now Perez explodes out of the corner. Explodes with some Luther's presses. Oh, and a double knee right to the face. Down goes Nox. And Tegan kicks out at one. Well, Tegan's definitely got a lot of fight left in her, and now the head scissors, and now Nox with a right hand, Nox with a slap to the chest. Just when it looks like she's about to gain some kind of momentum, Roxanne's right there to counter it. Oh, look at this, looking for the Impaler DDT. And now looking for a choke slam. And Roxanne able to avoid. And now look at this, trying to pin Tegan Nox here. Oh man, almost. Almost had Tegan beat there. German suplex. And now a submission of her own locked in. And now a submission of her own locked in. Oh, look out. And Roxanne able to counter down into a crossface. Crossface on Nox. Is this over for Nox? Is Tegan Nox gonna tap out here? Is Tegan Nox gonna tap out to the Prodigy lock? The Prodigy lock locked in, and Nox able to get free. And Nox able to get out of that situation. Oh, and a stun. And now Tegan, top rope, big diving splash to the outside. Tegan. Big diving splash to the outside. That has given Nox the advantage. Oh, and a kick out again by Roxanne. This is becoming quite the competitive matchup between these two superstars. And now Nox starting to feel the momentum, starting to turn once again in her favor. Got Roxanne by the legs, and now she's twisting those. Ankles. And now Tegan Nox. With a kick, looking for the shiniest wizard. Oh, and Roxanne with a counter. Looking for the pop rocks, and oh no, Nox counters out of it. Shiniest wizard, wow! Explodes into the shiniest wizard. Nox puts away the prodigy. Tegan Nox with the hard-fought victory. Here is your winner, Tegan Nox. What an ending sequence that was. That was an incredible ending sequence. Tegan Nox was looking for the shiniest wizard, but then Roxanne would counter. She would attempt the pop rocks, but Tegan Nox had it well scouted, and then bam! The shiniest wizard keeps the prodigy down and out, and Nox continues to build momentum and continues her winning ways. My winning ways. Fanny, you have one more test, which will be at Elimination Chamber. What will it be, Anne? You will be in my corner and help me against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. I will. I'll be right there with you. You better be. Because if you plan on betraying me at Elimination Chamber, there's going to be hell to pay. Because to be quite honest, I don't fully trust you yet. And I know. You've been telling me all month that you don't trust me. What at Elimination Chamber? That all changes. I swear, I've got your back. Well, Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers clearly having their final preparation before Elimination Chamber. Look, if I'm being completely honest, if I'm going to be completely honest with you just for a moment, I wouldn't trust Vanessa even if she did have that sledgehammer. Because I feel like Ann could be falling for a trap here. You know, she very well could be. She doesn't fully expect Vanessa to fully go through with everything that she's been doing thus far. But here come the Wyatt Six, who have guaranteed themselves a future shot at the WWE Tag Team titles after defeating DIY several weeks ago. But they're ready for tag action against the Lucha Brothers. 0-0. See, I don't know why the crowd randomly boo there. I really don't. I checked their crowd reactions. Their crowd reaction is perfect. So, I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I've checked their crowd reactions. It's perfect. They're all set the way they should be set. So I shouldn't be hearing a single boo from the crowd, but here we are. So I don't know what's going on. I have been trying to figure it out, but nope, I don't know. Their crowd reactions are perfect. Everything is perfect. We're just gonna have to put up with it, I guess. Guess just some fans don't like the Lucha Brothers, which I guess that's fine. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Of the Wyatt Six. Last week they were able to knock off DIY in tag action. Yeah, mainly due to Aussie Icons getting involved and playing their part into messing with DIY. Yeah, because DIY and Aussie Icons have been brewing in quite a bit of a rivalry. Because let's not forget, it was DIY who ultimately cost the Aussie Icons the World Tag Team titles. I am not surprised they are faces again. I even said they'll count what they did to Trick Williams as a face turn. Literally anything is a face or a heel turn. Friggin' Kalani Jordan can yell at Carmen Petrovic backstage and it'll be considered a heel turn. Yep, that's a heel turn. She's angry at someone, so therefore that means she's a heel. DIY disagree that Trick Williams is one of the best NXT wrestlers of all time. Yep, that's a face turn. That's a face turn. So it will make no sense for Candice to be with them now. Yep, it won't make sense, but Triple H will damn well try. Here's how I will make it make sense. I will make Candice LeRae a babyface. Problem solved. Here's how it will make sense. I'll make Candice a good guy. Problem solved. That's how Triple H will fix it. He'll turn Candice face. Because there's no better solution. Because there's no better solution than just switching somebody. I'd rather Candice as a heel. That's surprising. You didn't like Candice as a heel the first time, as far as I remember. I remember when The Way was first a thing. You hated Johnny and Candice as faces. You hated them as heels. You wanted them to be faces. So I'm definitely surprised to hear that. I thought you'd be all for it. And look at this now, top rope. Candice has grown on me as a heel. Fair enough. I just remember you didn't like it. You didn't like it at first. And now Penta. Oh. Oh, how do you do it again? I actually really want to show off that move. I randomly did a move with Penta and I want to show it off. It was hilarious. Here it is. And now look at this. Penta now has oh man, jeez. A Mexican destroyer on the apron. Good lord. Good grief. This man is a psycho. This man is absolutely insane. Well, Zero Hero means no fear. The next DLC is a bunch of legends. Yep. Not that I'm really interested in that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be all that interested in it. And now Dexter Lumis comes in and meets a Mexican destroyer into the cover. Goes Rey Fenix. Oh, and Joe Gacy just in time saves it. And now Penta. Oh, as Lumis and drops him. This could be all but over for Lumis. And look at Nikki Cross. And Nikki Cross putting Dexter's leg on the bottom rope. And now Howdy now. And now Howdy trying to play a role. Oh, wait a second. Now Lumis from behind. And the Wyatt 6. Rey Fenix's head bounces off the turnbuckle pad. And the Wyatt 6 steal it. The Wyatt 6 steal the win. Wow, that's the first loss of the Lucha Bros. For me, brother. Here are your winners. The Wyatt 6. Wow. The first defeat of the Lucha Brothers. The Wyatt 6 used their numbers to gain a huge advantage. Yeah, the numbers advantage of the Wyatt 6 proving a little too much for the Lucha Brothers here tonight. It looks like the Wyatt 6 could be very well have now set their sights on the tag team titles. So next week you're gonna make your announcement for WrestleMania, Indy? Yep. Yep, damn right I am. Look, regardless of your decision, we know you're gonna make the right one. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna make the right one, Indy. You're gonna go to Raw and you're gonna fight Asuka. Yeah, we all know Indy Hartwell isn't afraid of Asuka. I'm not afraid. I am not afraid of her, Johnny. But I want to know, are the two of you afraid of the Wyatt 6? No. Why would we? Yeah, why would we be afraid of those clowns? Why would we be afraid of those clowns? We're the greatest tag team of all time. We fear no challenge. But also, I've also been told next week that Patrick has found the footage of my attacker. So not only am I going to make my decision on who I'm going to fight at WrestleMania, I'm also finally going to find out who was the one that attacked me. Oh, trust me, Indy, you don't have to worry about that. I'm already confident it's Isabel and her little friend Jade Cargill. Hey Wanda, have you found out when you're going to be making your debut yet? I hope that I can make my debut next week. Hopefully I can make my debut next week. Because honestly, I'm tired of watching Heather and April and Suzanne and Kim trying to think that they can make a name for themselves. We all know I'm better than all of them. Damn right you are. And then when I find out who that person was that attacked me, I'll give them a good old pounding. Why did you look at me like that? Never slow down. And here comes Nathan Fraser. Nathan Fraser ready for singles action here on SmackDown as he takes on the Ring General Gunther. It's Gunther's first match since the Royal Rumble, and Gunther says he wants to set an example for Cody Rhodes. So he wants to use Nathan Fraser as the example here tonight. Zuma there, dun 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 dun, Gunther. There in general, it's Gunther, and his opponent from Vienna, Austria, the Ring General Gunther, a former world champion, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, makes his way to the ring. The Austrian powerhouse who entered number 30 in the season 12 men's Royal Rumble match and was eliminated once again by Cody Rhodes. And Gunther clearly couldn't handle being eliminated by Cody Rhodes for a third time in a Royal Rumble match. And he made damn sure that Cody did not win the Royal Rumble again. I feel like I'm starting to sense that Gunther might have himself a little bit of a kryptonite. Oh man! It feels like Cody Rhodes is that one guy that no matter how hard Gunther tries, he's always one step ahead of him. Oh, come on, don't be ridiculous. Don't start that kryptonite nonsense. Gunther has no weakness. Oh, man, what a shot right to the chest of Nathan Fraser. Oh, Gunther has no weakness. Gunther's got no kryptonite. He doesn't believe any of that kryptonite nonsense. He's going to prove to the world that he can beat Cody Rhodes. And now look at those vicious knee strikes. And those vicious knee strikes by Gunther. And Gunther looking to make an example of Nathan Frazer here. And there's Cody Rhodes watching on backstage, clearly paying attention to this matchup. Oh, and Gunther in full control here. Well, there's one thing Gunther should not do, and that is underestimate Nathan Frazer. Oh, don't take Nathan lightly. Nathan off the ropes. Oh, Gunther should not be taking Nathan Frazer lightly. Oh, and a chop right to the chest as Gunther looks to continue to make the example here. Oh, now a shot right to the back. Huh? Come on! Gunther is enjoying himself right now. Yeah, Gunther is enjoying the punishment he is giving to Nathan Frazer. Oh, knee right to the mush. And a knee right to the face. That could be it. And Nathan showing some heart and resiliency and kicks out at two. I don't know how smart that was of Nathan to show that he's still got some fight left in him. That has only just made Gunther even more angry. Well, he's never going to give up on you. Well, Nathan Frazer's not going to give up without a fight. He didn't accept this match not knowing full well he had no chance. He accepted this match because he wanted to prove that he can actually hang with Gunther. Oh, man, and he's paying for it big time, I'll tell you that much. And he's paying for it dearly. Oh, and Nathan with a kick to the head. Stuns Gunther. Gunther's down. And down goes Gunther. Gunther's stunned. Frog splash by Frazer. Frazer with a frog splash. Gunther's now in trouble. Gunther's in trouble now. Gunther's in big trouble here. Gunther's in trouble. Nathan Frazer could pull off a major upset. Oh my goodness, Tess. Superplex. Into the final cut. Nathan Frazer could pull off a major upset. Oh my God, a major upset here. Oh, and Gunther just manages to kick out. Oh, how close was that? Nathan Frazer starting to build momentum now. The momentum is now starting to turn. And now Nathan starting to build the momentum now. The shift is starting to turn here. Went for a swanton. And just when it looked like Nathan was building momentum, Gunther slows the momentum back down again. Oh, and a big kick right to the face. And I think that kick might have just done him in. No. Nathan's still got some fight left in him, Wade. Nathan's still got some fight left in him. Spring off the ropes with a drop kick. And now Nathan coming off the ropes. And he gets caught into a German. And now Gunther with the power bomb. A valiant fight by Frazer, but Gunther gets the win. Gunther, here's your winner, the Ring General, Gunther. A valiant fight by Nathan Frazer, but in the end, the Ring General proving himself just a little too much. You know, I give Nathan all the credit in the world for bringing himself out here, knowing he had no chance. He had his bright spot, but in the end, the ring general just shows why he's just that damn good. My guest at this time, Taylor Jones. Taylor, this Sunday at Elimination Chamber, you're about to have the biggest opportunity in your career where you're going to face AJ Lee for the television championship. How are you feeling as you mentally prepare for this for the biggest match in your career, essentially? Look, AJ's a trailblazer. There's no denying that. I remember watching her when I was still a teenager. I remember watching her when I was still a little teen. But here's the thing. The AJ I remember watching is sort of like the same one that we currently have right now. A little bit out there, crazy. Well, it is her superpower. But I'm not going to back down from AJ. Just because she has this presence of being a trailblazer, she thinks she has the advantage. But I'm going to make it very clear. At Elimination Chamber, AJ is going to take a trip to the Darwin Night, and then that referee is going to count to the 3, and then Mark Nash is going to tell everybody, your winner and new television champion, Taylor Jones. And then AJ, well, she could be left with nothing. And of course, well, Taylor, I just want to let you know, regardless if it's you or AJ, it's going to be Tiffy time. Tiffy o'clock is just about to strike. So regardless if it's you or AJ, I'm next in line. Well, Tiff, I look forward to having our match. Me too. I'll see you at the chamber. I'll be watching. Taylor Jones and Tiffany Stratton face to face, but now it's time for the Goddess. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss. While coming up is a bit of a dream match as Alexa Bliss takes on Michelle McCool for the first time ever. Her at is her name in reverse. That's funny. And her opponent, WWE Hall of Famer, Michelle McCool. You know, Michelle McCool's has made quite the impact since returning to in-ring competition. Damn right, she's 2-0 so far, has yet to take a loss since returning to in-ring competition. And I have to say, Michelle's been not only looks in great shape. I hate 2K reason for updating some of the wrestlers. Why does it matter if they're gone? Just update them. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, even if they're just gone, just find a gear that they used to, just find a different gear they used to wear and just update them. It's just like, well, you know, they're not on TV anymore, so yeah, back, Isabel. Well, welcome back. It's more the case that they're like, we don't care if they've had different ring attires when they were active. What matters is now. What matters if they were around by the time the game comes out. But let's not forget, even when they are active, there are still some wrestlers that didn't get updated, like Lyra Valkyria, for example. Lyra Valkyria now has blue hair, and 2K still didn't bother to update her. So it doesn't matter if they're around, if you're active or not. Like, 2K will still lazily not update you. Candice LeRae really should have had an update. Really should have been updated. But they decided to be lazy and not give her any of her recent heel attires. And this is the second game in a row where they were too lazy to make Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae a tag team. Because they didn't put them together in 2K24 either. It's almost like the developers were saying, well, Indy Hartwell's gone now, so there's no point in making her and Candice a team. Yeah, well, if Indy's still in the game, make them a team. Well, if she's still in the game, make them a bloody team. And look at these disrespectful slaps by Alexa. Alexa Bliss with those disrespectful slaps to the face to Michelle McCool, showing absolutely no respect to the legend. Alexa Bliss doesn't give a damn about Michelle's legendary status as the first ever Divas champion. Well, of course Alexa doesn't care. When has Alexa ever cared about anything that doesn't evolve around her? And look out. Oh, and Michelle goes right into the Coke station. Right into the Coke station. I'm pretty sure our boss won't appreciate that. And now Alexa Bliss with a big splash to McCool. And Michelle gets the shoulders up. And now Alexa off the second rope. And there it is, the insult to injury. And there's the insult to injury. And now Alexa Bliss going up to the top rope. Alexa! Alexa! Hi, Alexa. It's Cora Jade. Hi, Alexa. You know, I happened to, I came across your old doll. I came across your old Lily doll, and I don't know what to do with that. Put that down. What was that? Put that down. What was that? Oh, you want me to put it down? Sorry. But, oh, and Michelle McCool. And Michelle McCool retaliating. And Michelle McCool now looking to take advantage. What the hell is Cora's problem? And the Faith Breaker to Bliss. What the hell is Cora's problem? Faith Breaker. And McCool gets the win. You're not enough on me. Still can't freely laugh yet. Irritating. Cora Jade just cost Alexa Bliss this match, and Alexa Bliss is absolutely livid. Well, Alexa Bliss was winning. She was in control. She had the match won. Yep, she's the face. She had the match won. She had everything under control, and then Cora Jade, for some weird reason, was holding on to Alexa's old Lily doll, and that distraction allowed McCool to boot Bliss in the face and then drop her with a Faith Breaker. After this stream, I'll tell Mum to give me more medicine. Trust me, the coughing's not as bad as it used to be, but it is getting better. Camille, the fact that I'm defending against Taylor Jones, this is a joke. She won at a live event. Those don't matter. They don't. And now I have to defend my title against Taylor. What a joke. I know, right? Watch me. Oh, wait a minute. Well, here we go. It's time. Here comes Liv Morgan. Well, she's got so. The following contest is a women's division match. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez. She's one half of the women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan. Well, Liv Morgan beat Jade last week. But now it's Liv Morgan who will be taking on Jade Cargill tonight instead. Brisbane, Australia! Your greatest women's tag team champions have arrived! Oh, don't boo me! I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this country. Now, before I embarrassed Jade Cargill tonight. I want to make a very important announcement. Is that at the Elimination Chamber, me and Raquel dedicate our victory to my handsome boss, Patrick Ballantine. And also, I know Isabel is going to be backstage, and I know she's not going to be very happy with this, but I generally don't care, because why would I care about what she would want? You know, Raquel, why doesn't she think about what Patrick would want? Maybe, how does Patrick think of me? She doesn't know how Patrick truly thinks of me. He might secretly like me. Who knows? But, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. So how about we make ourselves a little bit of an arrangement, Isabel? If me and Raquel lose our titles to you and Jade at the Elimination Chamber, I will back off. I will back off from your man, and I will never ever harass you or your men ever again. And that's only if you and your little friend Jade can beat me and Raquel. However, if Raquel and I beat you, Isabel, then I will get my opportunity to go on a date with Patrick. What? So that's how it's going to be, Isabel. You and Jade beat me. I will go away and I will leave you alone. But if I win, I get to go on a date with Patrick, and you won't be able to stop it from happening. Dominic left you. Dominic left you. Dominic left you. I don't need Dirty Dom anyway. I didn't want that filthy, disgusting man anyway. So Isabel, it's do or die time for you, honey. It's either you and your little friend beat me, or I take your man. Can you believe this? Can you believe Liv Morgan? She seriously thinks she's gonna get the chance to go on a date with Patrick if she and Raquel win at the chamber. You know, I actually kind of want to see it. What do you mean you want to see it? I mean, Liv Morgan proving herself to be a better man than Patrick could be interesting. Oh, please. You know, Liv Morgan just loves to play mind games with Isabel. And her opponent, being accompanied by Isabel, Jade Cargill. Well, last week, Jade Cargill came up short against Raquel Rodriguez last week. But now Jade Cargill set to go one-on-one with Liv Morgan. You know, Liv Morgan has now really trying to push the boundaries to try and make this as personal as possible. Even now trying to say that, look, if me and Raquel win at Elimination Chamber, I get to go on a date with your man. It just shows you that Liv Morgan is not afraid to cross any kind of line to make things personal with Isabel. Oh, and Jade with a shoulder tackle. Do I think Roxanne is an upgrade? Not really. I don't think Raquel. I don't even think Roxanne should really be dating Dominic Mysterio, if I'm being honest. I know it's a storyline, but still. I just think it's really stupid. Like, that's Dominic's character. He keeps replacing girlfriends. That's basically Dominic's character. He goes from a hot Aussie in Rhea Ripley to a hot American in Liv Morgan to another hot American. His whole character is I just keep dating girls. That's his whole character. I date hot girls. That's his whole character, and it's stupid. Come on, Jade! Oh, and Jade with a clubbing blow to the back. Liv Morgan getting a little bit ahead of herself here. I think Liv might be thinking of Elimination Chamber a little too early, because she's now made the proposition at Elimination Chamber with some pretty high stakes. If Jade and Isabel can win the tag team titles from Liv and Raquel, then Liv will back off. Will back off from Patrick forever and leave them alone. But for some reason, if Liv and Raquel can win, then Liv will get a date with Patrick. Yeah, well, I heard that Tiffany say she wants to be the longest reigning women's champion. So I don't think you should. So, oh, look out! And the Jaded, and there's the Jaded to Liv. And if that can happen Sunday, we'll have new tag team champions. Here's your winner, Jade Cargill. And if Jade can do that Sunday, Isabel and Jade will be the new women's tag team champions. Oh, wait a second. Isabel is still down. Oh, wait a second. Isabel going up to the top rope. And the star of Melbourne to Liv. Oh! Isabel sending a message to Morgan. Oh! A shooting star press. And Raquel pulling Liv out of the ring, saving her from any more damage. And Raquel saving Liv before she got punished even more. If Isabel and Jade can do that Sunday at Elimination Chamber, then not only they will win the tag team titles, but Isabel can finally put an end to this nonsense with Liv Morgan. Look, Patricia, I just want to know if you're willing to listen to me. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion, and so you need to take my advice. Max, all I care about is punishing Patricia. Max, all I care about is punishing Sky Lynch, and you can do that. You can have Sky as much as you want. You can have Sky as much as you want. That doesn't bother me. But all that matters to me is that this World Heavyweight Championship stays on my shoulder. That moron Chris Reigns is going to learn what happens when you mess with the greatest professional wrestler of all time, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Well, Max. Well, Max. I'm willing to help you if you're willing to help me. Of course. Sky is a joke. She is pretending to be someone she isn't. Yet these dumb fans cheer her over respecting my talent. Don't worry, you are better. We all know you are better than Sky. Let's go. We got a match to get ready to win. You ready? You're ready tonight, Sky? Chris, whenever am I not ready? You're right. That was a stupid question. You nervous in competing in front of our home country? A little. Hey, Sky. Hi, Rhea. Rhea. I just want to let you know. Something. I hope that one day you and I can share the ring. It's great to be home, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And you want to share the ring with me? If you need help with EO, I got your back, okay? Thanks, but I think I can handle it. Thanks, but I'll deal with EO myself. Fair enough. But, as I said before, one day, I do want to step in the ring with you, Sky, so I can see what you're all about. You can see what I'm all about right now, because me and Chris, we're gonna pound some heads, aren't we? Damn right. Say hello to Buddy for me. Let's go. Random chair dropping. And here comes the self-proclaimed savior of the World Heavyweight title. The following contest is the main event mixed gender tag match. My team is playing right now. And only second week of football. Yeah, I think our next set of games don't play until the weekends. Yeah, it does look like MJF. and his tag team partner from London, England, Patricia Ryan. Well, the only reason why this mixed gender tag match is happening because of what happened last week when Sky Lynch would defeat Patricia in singles action. MJF would attack Chris backstage, and Patricia would take advantage of Sky being distracted by Maxwell attacking Chris. Yeah, so you can pretty much say this is a follow through from what happened last week. Is Patricia your favorite, or is it Kathy and Mary? Think you're very funny, Tessator. Well, I'm just asking a question. Tonight is Adelaide Hawthorn and Saturday is Brisbane. Okay, never mind. Today we got a game on. I'm fully expecting my team to lose. But to be fair, I expected us to lose to GWS and we won, so maybe me hoping we lose actually ultimately leads us to winning. Anything you wanna do. And their opponents, the team of Chris Reigns and Sky Lynch. Fun fact, every time Chris and Sky have been involved in a mixed tag team match, they have left with the victory. They are actually undefeated together in mixed gender tag matches. I guess that really shouldn't come off as a surprise now, should it? No, definitely not. They are actually 3-0 in mixed gender tag matches. Well, it's either they increase it, or they take their first loss together as a duo. I guess we're about to find out soon enough. Chris Reigns will have the biggest match of his career at WrestleMania. He will challenge MJF for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. The day of when his title match is yet to be determined. Whether it's yet going to be night 1 or night 2. Oh, and a big knee strike by Maxwell. Maxwell turning things around here. Big knee strike right to the face. That's why I'm the best. And now Maxwell with those shots right to the back. Ah! And sends Chris into the post. Oh man! Chris Reigns is in a world of hurt here in the early stages. Oh, jeez! Chris Reigns was just expecting MJF to get in the ring, not do that. Yeah, I don't think Chris expected that. And Sky Lynch making the save. And Sky saving her man And now Chris Reigns finds himself in a little bit of trouble. And a Superman punch. Tag made, and now this tag made to Sky. And now Sky entering, and now Sky enters the ring. And now Sky enters the ring. Oh, look out! And Sky taking out MJF. Showing she is not afraid to hit a man. And now look at this now. Now Sky with some clubbing blows to the head. Kick to the gut. And now rolls through on Ryan to score the win, and Ryan manages to hold on. You know, Patricia Ryan had a tremendous match with Sky last week. I truly believe she had what she could have won it. She could have won, but she didn't win last week, Wade. She could have won it last week, but she didn't. So what you say doesn't really matter. Well, tonight will definitely be the night where Patricia finally proves that talent reigns above all, because she truly believes she deserves better. And I wholeheartedly agree with her. She is nobody's punching bag. Oh man, and Sky just got sent careening to the outside. And Sky making it back inside the ring. And Ryan now in control. And look at this now. And there's the Patricia stretch. Locked in on Sky. Is Sky going to tap out here? Could this be it for Sky Lynch? Oh, Sky Lynch able to whittle free. Sky able to get free of that situation. And now Sky with a skyscraper. And a skyscraper. The WWE Patricia Ryan got distracted by the WWE Universe. And that is now allowed Sky Lynch to make the tag, hit the skyscraper, and make a tag. And now look at this. And now Ryan and Sky going at it on the outside. Oh, and a spear! And Chris with a spear! Oh, and Patricia Ryan makes the save. Chris Reigns was looking to hit the spear on the World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Chris Reigns looking to pin the shoulders of the Heavyweight Champion, looking to send a message to him right before Mania. Well, WrestleMania is still 2 months away. And now Chris looking to build momentum. The WWE Universe fully behind the Australian duo of Chris Reigns and Sky Lynch. And now MJF starting to build momentum. And Chris with a nice counter. And Chris with another counter. MJF on the back foot. MJF on the back foot a little bit here. Oh! And Sky Lynch taking out. And Sky Lynch now. Oh! And Sky Lynch with a manhandle slam on the outside. Oh, went for a spear. Went for a spear, and MJF was able to block. And Sky Lynch and Ryan continuing to beat the hell out of each other on the outside. And there's a spear. And there's a spear. There's a spear. Chris Reigns has pinned the world champ. Wow. Chris Reigns has just pinned the world heavyweight champion. Best of luck to my team. Thank you. Here are your winners. The team of Sky Lynch and Chris Reigns. MJF went to use his brass ring. Went to use that ring, but Chris Reigns was able to duck. And boom! Delivers a massive spear to the world champion. Chris Reigns just pinned the shoulders of the world heavyweight champion. And that right there is a statement message made by Chris to the world heavyweight champion. And Chris and Sky remain unbeaten in mixed gender tag matches. Thank you all for joining us. And we'll see you all Saturday for NXT Vengeance Day. And see you tomorrow for Elimination Chamber.